Hello everyone, Jonathan Schlack, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update. I'm going to start you off down here where we have a slight risk for severe weather today that covers far southeastern Virginia and east central and northeastern North Carolina. We have a marginal risk for severe weather today that covers southern Virginia, northeastern Tennessee, most North Carolina, and northeastern South Carolina. Going back here, we have a marginal risk that encompasses southeastern Wyoming, far southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, eastern Colorado, western Kansas, the western panhandle of Oklahoma, northeastern New Mexico, and northwestern Texas. Now going up here, we have a marginal risk. We have a marginal risk for severe weather today that covers north central Montana. The tornado threat is less than 2% in all areas, so there's no risk series for a tornado today. You can't rule one out entirely, but the tornado threat, there is no risk series for a tornado threat for today. So, no risk series for a tornado threat. Now going to the wind, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that covers far southeastern Virginia and northeastern and east central North Carolina. And we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that covers southern Virginia, northeastern Tennessee, most North Carolina, and northeastern South Carolina. Going back here, we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that covers southeastern Wyoming, far southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, eastern Colorado, western Kansas, the western part of the Oklahoma Panhandle, northwestern Texas, and east central and northeastern New Mexico. Now going up here, we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts, a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. That covers north central Montana. Going to the hail threat for today, we have two areas where we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today. One that covers southern Virginia, northeastern Tennessee, most North Carolina, and northeastern South Carolina. And we also have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that covers southeastern Wyoming, far southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, eastern Colorado, western Kansas, the western Oklahoma Panhandle, northwestern Texas, and east central and northeastern New Mexico. Now going into the summary, isolated showing the severe thunderstorms are possible Thursday afternoon, which is this afternoon, across parts of north central Montana and the central and southern high plains. Isolated to shadow severe thunderstorms are also expected from the southern Appalachians into eastern North Carolina. Now going to the Day 2 outlook, we have a marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow that covers the very far extreme southeastern corner of Montana, the very far extreme southwestern edge of North Dakota, most of South Dakota, far eastern Wyoming, most of Nebraska, east central and northeastern Colorado, and northwestern Kansas. And the tornado threat for tomorrow is less than 2% in all areas, so there's not really a tornado threat for tomorrow. There's no risk series for a tornado tomorrow either, so. Going to the wind for tomorrow, we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow. That encompasses the very far extreme southeastern corner of Montana, the very far extreme southwestern edge of North Dakota, most of South Dakota, far eastern Wyoming, most of Nebraska, east central and northeastern Colorado, and northwestern Kansas. Now going over to the hail threat for tomorrow, we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That encompasses the very far extreme southeastern corner of Montana, the very far extreme southwestern edge of North Dakota, western South Dakota, far eastern Wyoming, western Nebraska, and northeastern and east central Colorado, and a very teeny tiny part of the western edge of Kansas, so, for tomorrow. Now going to the summary for tomorrow. Isolated showing the severe thunderstorms are possible across portions of the northern and central high plains into the northern and central plains on Friday. So, that's all I got for today. Stay safe in the affected areas for today and tomorrow, and I will have another update tomorrow. Take care.